Good morning, everyone. Kansas Sports HQ is here. Episode 68, the Wichita Wizards. We are blessed to have Mark Creed here, owner, and first time talking about basketball. Love it. And we have a lot of questions. But first, how are you guys doing today?
Doing good. Morning.
Not bad at all.
Not bad.
Got some 7 brew again.
Mark, how are you?
Got the brew.
Oh, that's great. It's Friday.
It's Friday, yeah, for sure. Expecting a little snow this weekend, maybe.
Oh, really?
55% on Saturday night.
Supposed to get free tomorrow.
A polar
We'll see.
vortex
Super
is supposed to
cold.
be
Yeah.
entering the atmosphere for Wichita, Kansas.
Oh, just another.
So just like last week.
Yeah. There goes all my lessons for the weekend.
Oh, no.
Here we go again.
Yeah, it's gonna get cold.
No fun there.
Baca
And then-
texted me. He said, "Hey, you gonna have the heat on tomorrow?" I was like, "Yeah."
No.
He's like, "Yeah, it's gonna be 0 degrees at 9 a.m." And I was like, "Oh,
Are you actually going to show up this
Yeah.
Saturday?
right.
It'll be on. You guys come on in.
it will be chilly though." So
Yeah,
I think
we're-
snow's on Sunday, right?
Saturday night into Sunday. Yeah, just a little, whatever they
Gotcha.
call
Just
that.
adding to the top of it.
the polar vortex and all the fun stuff. Yeah, not super excited about it. I'm kind of done with the cold right now.
I just don't want to shovel my driveway again.
Oh, yeah,
Done it
for sure.
6 times, over and over and over again. But yeah,
Good for you.
it is. The kids help a little bit, but there you go.
Well, Mark, so what we do here is we like to, I think you've seen a few of our episodes if you've, messaged us on there.
Mhm.
And, we like to talk about you and the team that you run and what you guys are all about and how we can impact the community and those kind of things. So I guess tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm originally from Wellington, Kansas.
No?
So
Huh.
Nice.
here in the neighborhood, so to speak.
Yeah.
Went to school at Wichita State back in the day. Antoine Carr, Cliff Livingston, Xavier McDaniel
Okay.
days. Yeah. So I've always loved basketball my whole life. So kind of noticed back then as a student that a lot of the players that didn't get chances in the NBA or overseas didn't have any other opportunities here. Didn't really think too much about it then, but I thought it was kind of sad because, when you're done, you're done.
Yeah.
Back in that time. So
We actually
Fast forward.
talk about that a lot here.
yeah,
When it's time to hang it up.
yeah. Fast forward, 2016, I moved to Tulsa, Oklahoma. I was working for a life insurance company, selling life insurance and health insurance. First week, made a cold call on Friday, just like today. Left a voicemail for this guy, didn't answer. He called me back 5 minutes later. As it turns out, he was the owner of a minor league pro team there in Tulsa that played in ABA. So then we went from insurance to basketball really quick.
Oh,
So we talked basketball for a bit, and he said, "You know what? I want to meet you tomorrow for coffee." So I met him and his GM, and he hired me as an account executive from our conversation. So that's how I got started in minor league pro basketball. 2 months later, I became the GM of that team, stayed there for another 4 months, and then I left because the owner was not the greatest.
what was that team called?
Tulsa Twisters.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like that'd be
Checks out.
yeah, true. Wait, was it out of Moore, Oklahoma?
No.
Tulsa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
Moore gets slapped by tornadoes.
Yeah. So I left that team. I resigned in January of 17. I thought, well, that was a lot of fun. Maybe I'll get another chance. Maybe I won't. As it turns out, gentleman called me in June later that year and said, well, I heard about some of the things you did as GM for this other team. That team folded and left town, so I'm starting a new team, taking over the market. So I'd like to meet with you and talk to you about being my GM. So met him for lunch the next day, and he hired me on a handshake as his GM. So got to do it again. And this time it lasted a year. But things didn't work out between him and I once again. So those first two exposures, I call them, to minor league pro basketball kind of taught me how not to do things.
Sure.
So I thought, you know what? I think I can really do this right. So I moved from Tulsa to Grove, Oklahoma. I'd only been there a couple of days, and I'm sitting in the backyard with my best friend drinking a beer on the patio. And I said, you know what? I think I want to put a team in Wichita because, I started thinking about, back in the day when I was at Wichita State, guys not having opportunities. And I had the good fortune of meeting a player with the second team that drove from Wichita to Tulsa to try out. And that's what really got me sparked thinking about Wichita again. And as it turns out, he's been with the team since day one, and this is going to be his last season this year. So he's been here since day one. Great player. Has been MVP a couple of seasons. Really led us to a championship this past season. Had 85 points on championship weekend.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Semifinal game, he put up a 50 ball.
Jeez.
And the championship game the next day, he had 35. So,
And do you want to give this guy a shout out?
oh yeah, Kalen Gary. Everyone calls him KG.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is he local here?
Yeah. Born and raised Wichita. Played at Southeast. Then went to Central Christian in McPherson.
Yep.
Played all 4 years there. And
Just a stud.
yeah.
Good.
Really. Yeah. His idol is Kobe, and he plays a lot that way. He has that mentality.
Very good. Very good. So as the owner of the team, there's a lot of community stuff you have to do. There's a lot of are you involved in recruiting as well?
Sure.
And kind of walk us through the back end of basketball that everybody doesn't see, like there's everybody knows that there's operations and things like that, but the cool
Sure.
stuff that you love doing on the back end that leads to a great product on the court.
Oh, what's most fun for me is meeting people, period. Relationships that you build through the game of basketball. Or at least for me, since I very first started playing when I was 16, that's what means the most to me. So whether it's staff members or it's other owners or it's players, it's all about the relationships.
How long have you guys been here in Wichita? Since 2017?
I actually started the Wizards June 1st of 18.
2018. Okay.
And I moved back here to Wichita in September of that year because there was so much for me to do. I couldn't do it from Grove, Oklahoma
I bet.
anymore. So
Have you guys,
here.
where do you guys play your games? Like, tell us a little bit about, when you came here, like, did you have like a spot in mind, like you wanted to play, or did you have any hiccups with that? Because baseball's our main sport, and obviously finding baseball fields we deal with outside and just that, but obviously there's a ton of basketball gyms, but having the right one probably means something for you
Sure.
guys as far as fanship and things like that, and like being able to do it the right way. But did you is there any pieces to that story there on where you kind of landed?
When you first start out at anything, you want to do something that's cost effective to
Sure,
start
yeah.
with to get your feet wet, so to speak, and get things going in the right direction. We actually started out playing at Friends University.
Okay.
Then we moved to independent schools this last season. Both places are great to play in.
Yeah.
Great people to work with, both facilities. So no complaints whatsoever,
Yeah.
either place. But we are playing at independent schools again this year.
Nice.
And for the first time in the history of the Wizards, we're actually practicing where we're playing our home games. So
Okay.
that's a nice feel too.
Oh, I bet.
That's probably one of the most difficult things because there are so many basketball teams here in Wichita from youth on up, men's leagues,
Mm-hmm.
you name it. So finding courts that you can practice on is kind of a difficult thing in Wichita.
Yeah, for sure. Well, youth sports in general, I think here in the city have just been, and a basketball court can double for soccer, volleyball. I mean, there's quite a bit that actually goes on them, so it's probably hard to find the time.
Sure.
So with that, like as you guys have picked there, I mean, has that been, have you seen the community kind of come out with that? Like, what's the community engagement look like, as you guys have been here for a little bit of time now? And like we started the podcast talking, you won a couple championships. Like, tell us a little bit about the league. Tell us, how the community is kind of engaging with that. Some of that's foreign to me, so I'm trying to learn a little bit about what league you play in and kind of how it all works
Right.
too.
Well, there's one thing I can start out with. I can wear a Wizards t-shirt into any business or restaurant in Wichita to this day, and people still don't know who we are. So
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
too much.
So, exposure is always a big thing for
Yeah.
us. So opportunities like this, being on your podcast is great for me, great
Heck
for
yeah.
the organization. So yeah. The community for the most part backs us.
Yeah.
The ones that know about us.
Sure. Yeah.
For sure. Our first season was great. We were brand new, so attendance was really good. Then the next year was COVID.
Mm,
So
okay.
it pretty much just knocked the wheels out from underneath the car, so to
Yep.
speak. And we had to start over fresh in 21. A lot of people didn't even know if we were still playing or not. And, we were restricted on how many people we could have at the gym to watch games because of COVID. Had to wear the mask and all that good stuff. So,
The players have to on the court.
no.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah. So
No.
basically,
No.
you could say we took 2 years off because it was kind of like starting over in 22. I think I had 2 players return from our first year team by the time we got to 22. So our roster looked totally different.
Gotcha.
And there seems to be a lot of turnover.
Yeah.
This is actually the first season that I have a good core group of guys coming back from our championship team
That's
this
awesome.
last year.
Yeah.
I think I have 8 guys returning.
Oh, wow.
So that's nice.
Yeah.
And then I have one guy returning from our 2024 championship team. He was basic training Air Force last year and couldn't play for us. So, yeah, we got a solid 9 guys back.
Yeah, that's a huge advantage, probably. Yeah.
Sure. Didn't have to have tryouts this year.
Right.
A lot of guys just know players. And my new head coach knows a few players too because he coached middle school and high school here in Wichita.
Gotcha.
So,
Who is your head coach?
PC Patton. This is the first time I've announced it publicly.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Okay.
hey, welcome to the
Yes.
Wizards.
Yes.
PC Patton.
All right.
Yeah, PC
Kansas
is a-
Sports HQ exclusive first.
We
That's
need some breaking news.
Most of our breaking news is just made up stuff that we
Yeah,
put out there.
yeah.
But this actually counts as
Yeah.
breaking.
This is real
Yeah,
breaking
it
news.
really
On top
is.
of that, everyone, 7 Brew Wizards won. Try that discount code.
Yeah. Go tell them about the Wichita Wizards on us.
Yeah.
What league do you play in? Like, walk me through the structure of that on how that
Okay.
exactly works.
We play in the Mid-America Basketball Association. It was a league that was created 4 years ago by
Okay.
yours truly, actually.
Oh, okay.
We were playing in a league called Minor League Basketball Association, which was created by a guy in Florida. And that league kind of fell apart and folded in 2022, and we were at the Final Four. I was with 3 other owners, and I said, well, what are we going to do next year?
Yeah.
Since we're not playing in this league, and made a decision to get a league started, and all the other guys kind of jumped in as things started
Nice.
coming together, and here we are 4
That's
years
cool.
later, still going.
So do you guys have like affiliation into, because I know like the G League, European League, that type of structure. Like, is that, maybe you don't have that yet, but is that like part of the the lineage there? Is that kind of a goal to be able to
Sure.
eventually establish
Sure.
some sort of, even if it's just basic communications or, something to kind of be involved with what they're doing?
Yeah, I mean, that's always been one of my goals
Sure.
anyway.
Yeah.
It's too bad that basketball in the United States doesn't have the same kind of structure as baseball,
Right.
to where you have the majors, AAA, AA.
Yeah. Well, and that's just the tip of the
Yeah,
iceberg for
independent
baseball.
league
Yeah.
tryouts and everything like that.
Well, you got independent. You have professional options that are far and wide in baseball. Literally worldwide. I know European basketball has obviously grown quite a bit. Like, and there's a
Yeah.
bunch over there. I think it's probably in Asia growing quite a bit over there as well too. So it's a well watched sport. I remember we looked that up one of those podcasts that we did on seeing where it was. Like it's a growing thing still. I think all sports are obviously still growing, but it definitely doesn't seem like it has like as much straight line opportunities for guys to play after college. So I think that it's awesome that, you guys are doing something and giving guys an opportunity because, you know, if people don't actually, buck up and try to do something like that, like you said, like there's just, it's kind of sad. There's not as many options out there for them. Definitely not ones that are as readily accessible. Like picking up
Right.
your life and moving to Europe is not the most easy thing in the world, right?
Right.
And if you're not in, the G League and things like that are all directly correlated to the NBA. So like you got to be on someone's board and kind of in their system to be able to be involved with that, which is I'm sure everyone's goal, but it's hard to do. And, playing sports at that level is tough. But um so with that over there, like, as you guys are kind of rolling into, back-to-back championship seasons, let's touch on that a little bit. I'm sure that's a massive deal and kind of cool. Tell us a little bit about, kind of what came together in 24 and how did that lead into 25 and then what are we looking as like an outlook here for 26?
Yeah. 2024 was an outstanding season. We went undefeated that year, 12-0. No one really came close to beating us.
Really?
I think our average win differential was plus 26.
Jeez.
We just had a great team, really talented group of guys. Two of those guys went overseas to play professionally after that season. June Murdoch, Johnny Murdoch's son. Johnny was the head coach that season. June went to England and played, and Cavante Kinney.
Okay.
He's from California, but he played basketball here in Kansas, and he happened to be here in the Wichita area living, and he came and played with the team, and he played 2 seasons in Russia. So they both got really good opportunities
That's awesome.
out of that championships and out of course, what they've done in college moving forward. So
That's crazy. So how does, you guys just get called by some random Russian guy? Like how'd that process work?
actually, I had nothing to do with either
Oh,
one of those
really?
opportunities.
Okay.
Sure. Basically, I just try to provide a platform for players.
Yeah.
To be able to continue to play, continue to be viable, be able to get stats, video, and things they can do in the community also helps.
Yep.
Because it's all about what kind of character a player has as well. Probably actually more so than their basketball talent in
Sure.
some cases. So,
Sure.
and then this past season, I had one player return from the 2024 team.
That's wild.
He was the defensive player of the year in 2024.
Was that like
and
an
he came
age
back.
out type thing or are they just not playing anymore or
Yeah.
Really?
Some guys had kids, some guys changed jobs. Of course, a couple of guys went overseas to play.
Yeah.
So, turnover is
is what it is.
rampant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But this last season had a really good group of young men come in. We were a lot younger this last year. Just great guys. Couldn't ask for better. The last 2 seasons, as far as players and their character and how they've handled themselves professionally, it's been great.
It's awesome. Yeah,
Knock
there you go.
knock
Yeah.
on wood, that will continue.
Yeah. So with these guys, like obviously different world for us, but as a professional team, like do you guys budget? Like, are these guys getting paid through you guys? Do they get paid like through community stuff? Is it kind of like an NIL opportunity? Like, how is it just passion and love for the game and trying to continue their careers? Like, what's kind of the incentive, that these guys are playing with?
Yeah, these players don't get paid.
Okay.
Because I don't have the budget for that.
Yeah.
If I did, I would.
Yeah.
So the incentive for them is, the game film, the stats, whatever we can do for them through social media.
Mm-hmm.
The league is trying to do more things for players, such as this year we're going to be on Eurobasket. So they're going to get exposure around the world,
Oh, cool.
as well as the league.
What is Eurobasket?
It's just a platform online that shows all the leagues around the world.
Oh, okay.
You can go on there and check out players' profiles, video, all those sorts of things.
Gotcha.
They just get more exposure that way.
Yeah, makes sense.
Mhm.
That's cool.
So where do a lot of these players come from? Like what level do they come from?
I've had players right out of high school, and I've had players that have played overseas professionally that are trying to restart their careers for whatever reason, whether it's kids or job or whatever, maybe an injury. They've had to take a year off, and so they're trying to find a platform they can get back into the kind of shape they want to be in and still get some film and stats and get another opportunity to play.
And then
So-
your last, so you have a new coach now.
Mhm.
Your last coach, was he just kind of stepping away, or did he find another opportunity to coach? What happened there?
Yeah, he just stepped away.
He just stepped away.
Yeah.
He won 2 championships. He's like, all right, that's
Yeah,
pretty
he
solid.
He won one championship. That was 2024. Coach Murdoch. This last year, I had another coach,
Okay.
and he did an excellent job. He just has a night job, works night
yeah.
hours, which hasn't been able to find a day job, so he had to step away as coach.
Makes sense.
And then the coaches, they get compensated then?
Coaches, I don't pay coaches either. I don't pay staff. Everyone's voluntary. Everyone does it for the long haul, because they really see what could be put together
Yeah.
if we just keep pushing forward. It's interesting how some people look at minor league pro basketball as being something that goes on for, you've been in this for how many years now, and you're still not paying staff. Well, the season only lasts 3 months, three and a
Yeah.
half months. So the rest of the year, we're not open for business.
Mhm.
So basically, the 7 years that I've been involved in this, it's really only about 2 years. So
Yeah.
being kind of, I guess you'd call it a small business, it takes a while to grow up to where you can really compensate people the way
sure.
you want to.
Some of those volunteers and stuff, some younger kids who are like, internship
Sure.
kind of stuff too, so where they can kind of get in there, get their feet wet in some a little bit of a sports arena type job, and then put it on the resume.
Yeah. Yeah, I've gotten interns from Wichita State every year. I just contact Mark Vermillion at
Oh, yeah.
Wichita State, and he hooks me up. I think I've got 4 from Wichita State this year, and
Nice.
one from Butler County.
Nice.
So
Well, that's impactful too. I
Yeah.
mean,
Sure.
that, sure, not everything always has to have a dollar sign behind it. I mean, the experience that they get. And like you said at the beginning of the podcast, the relationships that you build through
Sure.
all sports, it doesn't matter what sport it is. Like, I think that those hold more value than what you can make in a season for the most part at most level of sports,
Mhm.
just because those are the things that are going to help you along in life and be able to do so much more with. But with that, so like on the, I guess the community side, right? Like, because I think that that's probably the one thing that we can try to help as much with. I mean, with our pod is, tell us what can the community, expect at a game? Like, do you guys, what are some things that make your guys' games unique, make them fun, make them different, right? Obviously, everybody understands the basketball is it's high level. Like, you guys are playing, winning championships, so you're going to see some competitive basketball for sure. What are some of the things that, if you wanted to call it the Wizard way or whatever, what kind of separates you guys there?
Um, we try to make a game an experience, not just a basketball game.
Yep.
So we have halftime entertainment. We have entertainment between quarters. We do giveaways, different contests. We try to have guests at every game that sing the national anthem. Food truck. Whatever we can do to kind of enhance the experience, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
And we try very hard to be family friendly in every way possible.
Love that.
Because if you get the kids involved in it, then everybody's happy.
Right.
So,
Yeah. I mean, do you guys charge anything for the games? Are they free?
yeah. 10 and under are free.
Okay.
$10 ticket for everyone else.
Okay. Cool.
So,
Yeah.
Not
That's
bad.
it's not bad at all. Yeah. Well, our back, we do baseball, obviously. Our baseball games cost $2 to get in, and we get yelled at every day. So it's just, we're just trying to do something, same thing, right? Family friendly, come out, have fun entertainment, get to interact with some people, like have a good time. You ain't got to stay the whole time. Like, just come and hang out, have some fun, do something different. And
Mhm.
people just love to complain. That's all it boils down to. But that's awesome. That's that's inexpensive. Like, finding ways that you can do different things for the communities. Do you have any like specific sponsors maybe you want to shout out, or some people that have helped you along the way?
Oh, we don't have that much time.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
But I do want to shout out Strickland's Road Service,
Okay.
Jason Strickland.
Out of Wellington.
Yeah, their home base is in South Haven, actually.
Sure.
I coached middle school and high school basketball down there for a little bit. My kids went to high school there, graduated there. But I've known Jason since he was a little bitty kid. I met his dad, Charlie, on the turnpike because I used to work on the turnpike. And, he's been with me since day one. He loves the game of basketball.
He
And-
supports the Wellington Heat down there.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. Jason's a good guy. Charlie's a good guy. That whole family's great.
So I know when I was setting up at the home show yesterday for the Summer Ball Showdown, you're going to be out there. This will be your first time.
Yes.
So what are you hoping to get out of that experience? I promise you, you're going to stand a lot, you're going to talk a lot, and you're going to have a lot of steps. So
Exposure.
what exposure?
Oh, yeah.
Just to get out and about and
Sure.
meet new people
Yeah.
and things like that. Don't do what I do and get kicked out sometimes. People come around and give you a frisbee and I play catch.
Yeah, I just like to meet as many people as I can so that they know we're here, and potentially maybe pick up a few sponsors. We're a sponsor-driven organization, sponsor-driven league, so yeah, that would be most helpful too.
Sure.
So you said you created the league and kind of spearheaded that,
Yes.
and then are you still like chairperson in charge of it right now?
No, it's a group effort.
Okay,
The
gotcha.
league was designed to be an owner-driven league. So we have owner calls. Well, right now we're having one every week. During the off season, it's once a month. But yeah, we stay busy. We work together as a group. Vote on everything as a group. So everyone gets to have their own opinion on everything, and I think it works better that way.
Well, especially when you're trying to make decisions for teams in different areas. I'm just looking at your guys' schedule right here, just kind of checking that out. Like, you guys, you bounce around a little bit, like you're traveling. So
Mhm.
obviously with some travel involved, how do you guys kind of meet that challenge? Do you guys have, I doubt you have like a team bus, but maybe like
I just-
what'd you say?
Yeah, I just ran a 15-passenger van
just-
and off
yeah.
we go.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, that's the one nice thing about basketball is the team's a little bit smaller in comparison to
Yeah.
some teams, so you can probably get by with one van.
Sure.
What's the farthest place that you go?
This season we'll go to Lincoln, Nebraska. I
Lincoln.
think that's our biggest trip.
Yeah.
They're
Is
a
it-
brand new team in the league this year. So
Omaha 402 Elite.
yeah. They're not a part of our league this year. They're an exhibition game.
Oh, okay.
But there's potential for them joining our league in 2027.
Gotcha.
So
And then I'm counting, is it 13 games?
yes. And we're also going to host the Final Four
Oh, nice.
at independent schools. That'll be the last weekend. See, that's more news break.
Okay.
Ah, there we go. Nice.
Yeah, we're going to
Oh,
host the
okay,
finals this year for the first time.
Okay.
There'll be 5 games since we have 6 teams.
Yeah.
1 and 2 will get a bye.
Yeah.
3 will play 6, 4 will play 5 on Friday night. Winners will play 1 and 2 on Saturday, and the championship
On
game will be
Sunday.
on Sunday.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
There you go. That'll be a fun weekend. So
Oh yeah,
that's a lot of basketball on a weekend right there. When is that going to be? Is that middle of June, into June?
that's still the last weekend in June.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice. So it looks like your guys' first game, March 28th,
Yes.
right? Season opener there. And then basically playing all the way through April, all the way through May, and then finishing up that last weekend in June. How many teams are in your league? Sorry.
6.
6. So everybody plays in your final there. And then, awesome. That's pretty cool. Makes it fun. Make sure you guys get out and check that out.
Sure.
Windsors. Love it.
Yeah, the nice thing about this team is we're basically Wichita guys. I have 1 player from Salina, 2 players from Newton, and everyone else is from Wichita.
Oh, wow.
So, and it's pretty much been that way.
Yeah.
What's your age range on your roster? Like, who's the oldest, and how old can I be?
Going in?
I believe my youngest player this season is 20. My oldest, he'll be 34.
Hey,
okay.
He's not going to like it that I say that.
Hey.
Yeah, he'll be 34. And that would be Kalen Gary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's on his last season.
Yeah, this is going to be his last season with the Wizards. He does a lot of other things besides basketball.
Okay.
He's also doing some acting.
Oh wow.
And he's wanting to go into coaching. So, yeah, he's kind of taking his life in a bit of a different direction. He
That's fair.
said, I kind of feel like I've proven everything that I need to prove at this level. And if I'm not going to get an opportunity to go play pro ball overseas, I can walk away and be proud of the fact that I'm the all-time leading scorer in Wizards history.
There you
and
go.
So on and so on and so on.
Yeah.
He's
2-time
done-
champ, maybe 3-time champ after
Right.
2026.
Little 3-peat.
Hey.
Yeah,
That'd
that's
be
our
pretty cool.
goal.
Go.
3-peat.
That'd be pretty cool.
Sure.
Just remember that 3-peat can't be put on apparel without the approval of the owner of the Falcons, Arthur Blank. He owns the 3-peat, copyright.
When did they 3-peat?
They never did. Actually, when the Chiefs were on the verge of 3-peat history, it became a big controversy because he would not allow the NFL to use the rights to it without paying him a nice ransom.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he'd be too worried about us, though.
You might be able to get away with.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool nerd.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's an interesting
Well,
deal.
just so you know, the Wizards already put 3-peat season loading. Okay. So does he have loading?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay. Well,
don't
Is
think
it
so.
spelled out the word 3, or is it just the number?
It's all of the combinations.
Wow.
The letter,
What's
the
this
number
guy
3 and Pete letters, or the number 3 dash Pete,
Should-
3-peat.
and he's probably
should
had a
just worry
losing
about-
season
yeah.
ever since he did that.
You should probably just worry about, winning the game when you're up 28-3.
No lie. Have you guys? Do you guys have any like community? I'm doing the show this weekend, but do you guys have any community events kind of leading up into the season?
Yeah, actually, we're trying to schedule 3 different meet and greets.
Okay, cool.
We're gonna also have a media day,
Nice.
February 28th.
Okay.
We haven't decided on the venue for that yet.
Kansas Sports HQ.
We're gonna be in the St. Patrick's Day parade like we always
Nice.
try to do.
Nice.
And I know we're going to have some school visits.
Yep.
It won't be a full like organization visit. We're probably just going to have a couple of players pop in with our coach here and there at some
Cool.
of the middle schools and high schools and elementary schools here in town.
Nice.
We also have the Lady Wizards.
Oh, okay.
We have a dance team.
Okay.
They're an interesting group of young women who like to dance, and it's more of like a sisterhood than anything.
Yeah.
I think they do just as much off the court, so to speak, as they do on the court. It's kind of like a sorority of young women that, help others,
Yeah.
one another through life, I guess I should say.
Sure.
Yeah. So they do a great job in the community. They do a lot of different things in the community. They do more than the guys do.
Yeah.
So it's wonderful to have them on board too.
That's awesome. Yeah.
So
Shout out to them.
if some people are watching this, and if you were to share this with anybody, what are some of the needs that you would love to have for the team when it comes to like partnership and sponsorship? Like how can we share that to these people and get your I guess the vision for the Wizards and the community needs for you guys? How can we help with that?
Wow, it's kind of a deep question. 'Cause there's a few things that I would love to do. I know.
Jersey sponsor?
Well, sure, that'd be great.
Okay.
Anything that any company would like to do or individual would like to do to help us help these young men get opportunities be great. You can go to wichitawizards.com. We have our sponsorship packages on there. You can contact me directly. My number's on the website as well. I'll meet in person. I'll talk on the phone, whatever you want to do. You can come see me at the home show this weekend if you like. I'll have that information there as well. And I know we're going to be doing the sports boat and fishing show. I think that's in 2 weeks at Century 2. And then the following weekend is the RV and travel show. So we'll be doing 3 shows over the course of the next month.
Yeah, get it all out there.
I want to go to the RV show.
You need one of those.
I'll be there.
I just think they're cool.
Yeah.
I'll be
Yeah, me
at
too.
all of those.
It's RVs are
Or
sweet.
in some fashion, the Summer Ball Showdown will be there as well.
Total sidebar here, but when we went to the whatever out in Hutch State Fair, they I think it was 2 years ago, they got rid of all the RVs. And me and Ashley, that's like the one thing we go for. And we're like looking around like, where the heck are these things? And they were like, oh no, we got rid of those. And we're like, you gotta be kidding me. Like what? And they brought them back this year.
Oh,
So
okay.
they must have had more complaints than just mine.
Yeah.
Again,
Just
sidebar,
going
sorry.
because you like the RVs?
I just like go looking at the RVs. They're just cool.
Fix
You
the
go-
bus,
you
bro.
Go inside.
You got a bus out there. Just start renovating.
You guys ever need a school bus for anything? Holler at us. We got one.
Okay. Give that some thought.
Yeah, no problem. Just random thought, but
It's not as comfortable as a 15-passenger van, probably.
No,
but,
it's probably
I just
not.
need some love.
but
they're probably big guys. They actually might
yeah, they
enjoy
could
a school
stretch out,
bus.
stretch
Yeah.
out a little bit.
Yeah.
Could take
There
a
you
couple
go.
seats out. They could lay there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a couple of 6'9" guys.
I was gonna say. they
Oh,
probably
man.
got-
Yeah.
There we go.
yeah. Do you guys like for your practice schedule and stuff? Do you practice like just amongst the team? Do you guys have like a like a scout team that you run against ever, or have you ever thought about trying to use that as like a recruiting tool? Offer practice with the Wizards, come out here,
Sure.
run it something like that, and see if you can find some local talent that way.
We've had a couple local men's teams that play in like cash tournaments and
Sure.
men's leagues that have come into scrimmages.
Yeah.
We get tired of beating up on one another. So
Yeah.
not only that, but it gives you an opportunity to see what you really have
Sure.
instead of, looking at 2 different teams. you're able to put more different combinations together on the court to see who plays better together.
Yeah.
So it's nice to scrimmage other teams.
Gotcha.
So,
Yeah. I just thought of that. I mean, I don't know. I feel like you could probably find plenty of, with as much basketball that's around here, I'm sure you could find some guys that may not know about you yet, but they
Sure.
hear of something like that and they're like, oh, yeah, I'll come out and ball for a little bit and maybe find some extra guys or some younger guys.
yeah, we're actually looking for one more big.
Sean?
I'm not a big.
Well, you're big around here.
Compared to you guys.
That's fair. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're more
mean,
like
I'm
built for
always-
shortstop, second base.
I'm always looking to improve our team.
Yeah.
I've had players come in halfway through the season that have made an impact. So I'm always looking for someone new to improve the team.
Have you ever had a trade between the teams?
I've not had a trade, but I had a team. Well, I had a player leave one team and come to my team. We have special rules on that. And of course, you just have to abide by the rules of the league. So there's no issues. But this last season, I had a player that left one team, got permission from the owner to do so, and then he had to be ineligible for a couple of games before he could practice with us and play with us, because that's the way our league rules work. So
We're just trying to, the ins and outs.
Sure.
It's all different everywhere. Everybody has their own
Sure.
bylaws, stuff like that.
yeah, I remember when I first started the bylaws for this league, I went to NBA.com to look at their bylaws. 93 pages long.
Uh-huh.
So when I did our bylaws, I cut it down to 31. I mean, there's so much in the NBA that's not needed at this level. So
Right.
Sure.
yeah,
Keep it simple sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Makes life easier for sure. Our bylaws are not very long.
No.
Maybe like
No,
4 or
we're-
5 pages.
Yeah.
Nice.
All because we double space it.
Well, you got to be able to read it. So
Well,
Yeah.
yes, for sure.
Size 14 font.
Yeah.
Plus double spacing.
Well, that's awesome, man. I wish you guys the best. I think that it's good for our community to have stuff like this. And hopefully it's good for, guys to get an opportunity to keep playing the game they love, and that's
right.
sports in general. But, it's just it's another chance for them to keep going, keep playing. I think it's awesome. You got a 34-year-old dude out there that's still balling, that wants to be there, and I mean, you can only, it ends for everybody at some point in time, but it's fun to hear that guys are still trying to chase it, and still going after something and having that competitiveness drive their day-to-day actions and stay committed and keep doing the things. So we'll definitely be out and check out a game and come and, get some coverage out there and do some things with you. I think it'd be a lot of fun, and hopefully we can share some of your guys' stuff with our families. Obviously here at Parisi, we have a lot of families and young families of kids that play all sports. So, and showing them with different community events and sporting events happening, hopefully they want to go and take advantage of it and go support you guys. So
Sure. That'd be great.
Anyone have anything else? No?
Spider-Man.
Well, Mark, at the end of our show, we always do a prayer. So we turn it over to Sean for our closing prayer. And if you don't mind leading us, Sean, that'd be great.
Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for bringing us together for a good conversation. Thank you for Mark working hard to provide opportunities for these young men who just maybe don't want to hang it up quite yet and get some more opportunities, get some more looks, and just thank you for them being part of a community, and then the ability for us to bring them on here and just hopefully put some more eyes on it. And I pray that they have a successful season this year. The players stay healthy. They safe travels throughout, the Midwest here, and really have a good, successful year, and give these players some more good opportunities down the road. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Well, that's it for episode 68. The Wichita Wizards, 2-time champs, working on that three-peat in 2026. They play at Independent School in Wichita, and we're excited to to go out there and check it out, the scene. And if you feel like stopping by the Waba Home Show, stop by and say hey to Mark. He'll be there right next to Chilton Billiards, Summer Ball Showdown, and where they do all the presentations. So have a great day, and thanks for joining us, guys.